Hi, my name is Mary.
My name is Sabrina, and this is our Artemis food source presentation.
The idea of using algae as a source of food, feed, and energy goes back to more than half a century. In the 1950s, algae was considered as a candidate for protein supply for the increased world population on the search for biological active substance. In coastal regions, seaweed has been used for human food from ancient times. Population boom in the last decade has forced mankind to depend upon seaweed and other algae to supplement its diet. Today, more than 3 billion people are malnourished, and many of our planet's 7 billion inhabitants eat diets low in quality and nutrition. At the same time, the world's population is rapidly expanding, and it's estimated that there will be close to 10 billion people on our planet by 2050. Especially right now, in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, the way we eat and supply food is under even more pressure. It's crucial to ensure that the future of this expanding population has both enough food available to eat and access to high-quality, nutritious food. While considering high-quality, nutritious food, we also need to consider the future of our environment and agriculture on the long run. With demands for soybean increasing and land and water uses of agriculture being simply unsustainable, which then causes droughts, farming-related pollutants, and increased degradation of both agricultural and forest lands. And this just proves that humans just need a better alternative food source. Algae being high in nutritional value and highly sustainable is a really good alternative for our current food source that improves the future of our environment and agriculture in the long run. Algae grows 10 times more rapidly than terrestrial plants, and less than a tenth of land is needed to produce equivalent amount of biomass. It grows on non-productive and non-arable land, so it doesn't compete with other crops for land. It doesn't require fresh water. It can be fertilized more efficiently than land crops, and you can avoid the intensive water usage, wasteful fertilizer runoff, and downstream eutrophication associated with modern agriculture. Algae provides many valuable nutrition to the human diet. They are rich in dietary fiber, such as beta-glucan, and some species have significant amounts of higher quality protein than plant sources like beans and grains. Some algae produces plentiful polyunsaturated fatty acids, such as omega-3 fatty acid. The recipe for an eco-friendly green tea latte is 1 cup of macadamia nut milk, 2 tablespoons of matcha green tea, 1 handful of spinach, 3 tablespoons of stevia, and grasshoppers as toppings.
Some health benefits of our eco-friendly green tea latte are that matcha green tea is high in antioxidants, helps protect the liver, boosts brain function, may help prevent cancer, help protect against heart disease, may help speed up metabolism to increase energy expenditure, and boost fat burning. Macadamia nut milk is low in carbs, high in healthy fats, has vitamin D, vitamin B12, vitamin A, calcium, also contains iron, vitamin B, magnesium, and potassium. Stevia contains no sugar and very few, if any, calories. Stevia contains many sterols and antioxidant compounds, including camphorol. Certain glycosides in stevia extract have been found to dilate blood pressure. Grasshoppers are high in vitamin A, B, and C, protein content rich in fiber, and provide magnesium, calcium, and zinc. The ingestion of insects reduces the chances of develop zoonotic diseases such as H1N1, E. coli infection, and salmonella. The environmental benefits of eco-friendly green tea latte as opposed to traditional food sources is that the original recipe contains sugar that produces wastewater, emissions, and solid waste that impact the environment. An alternative to this is stevia. The sweetener is made by steeping the leaves in water, filtering and purifying the liquid, then drying the product into a powder according to industry-funded reports. Stevia has a smaller carbon and water footprint than both beet sugar and cane sugar. The original recipe contains milk that produces greenhouse gas emissions, which contribute to climate change. An alternative is macadamia nut milk. Macadamia nuts are considered to be moderately sustainable due to having lower environmental damage to air, water, land, and soil, and forests, as long as pesticides have not been used. How the eco-friendly green tea latte can help solve the world hunger issues. This could solve the world's hunger issue because impoverished countries wouldn't need to rely on aid from foreign countries, and by giving those countries eco-friendly food options, they are able to create their own steady supply of food. Plus, many unsustainable foods that are grown generally include little to no nutritional value, which contributes to the world's malnourishment issue. Sustainability of eco-friendly green tea latte is that matcha is the only one kind of a tea that uses the entire leaf. By using the whole leaf, matcha requires less waste than other types of tea. Additionally, because tea only requires harvesting a plant's leaf, growers get a lot of longevity of a single plant. Macadamia nuts are considered to be moderately sustainable due to having lower environmental damage to air, water, land, soil, and forests, as long as pesticides have not been used. Stevia leaves need less land, less water, and less carbon to produce the same amount of sweetness when compared to other natural sweeteners like sugarcane or corn. Spinach production is relatively sustainable. There is no known significant damage to air, water, land, soil, and forests. Grasshoppers use just a fraction of the water and land resources to produce than traditional livestock.
Thank you.